Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. It is Wednesday, June 1st, 2022. It's 9:53 a.m. here in the Arizona desert. The market is interesting. Kind of the whole world market's interesting this morning. Bitcoin may appear to be dumping, but it's following a pretty tight Bart pattern. And given the overall market vibe, it's not probably the worst day for Bitcoin ever. If the whole darn market dumps, Bitcoin is not an island, neither is the crypto market, and so it does too. So given the overall vibe, which we'll rock through real quickly and take a look at. Today is not too bad. Bitcoin is in a Bart pattern. May the Bart be with us, because I think that's probably where we're headed looking at the daily chart. So let's start from the top. BitcoinDailyView.com. Got more for you there. And by the way, go to the site, check out blockchain education, watch the infomercial, use my affiliate link, join the team. Love to see you there. You could be in the chat right now, hanging out with people that just trade hard all day and make serious gains. Also, while you're there at the website, buy some damn hemp paste. It helps me and it'll help you. All right, so check it out. The Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P 500 all potty today. Dow down 1.6%, NASDAQ down 1.41%, S&P 500 down 1.3%. Not beautiful. When we look at the S&P 500 map, only Amazon is in the green. Green this morning. We're starting to see some greens. We're starting to see recovery. CRM was not green earlier. So anyway, we're beginning to see the bottom of this dump this morning. I think we shall see. All right. Now, with that said, S&P, let's look at the market and such like that. Oil this morning per barrel, U.S. oil spot is what I look at. It's at 115 a barrel. All right, there we go. Continues to gradually cruise up. It's above all important moving averages. If you're in the oil business, even if you're selling in rubles, you're doing pretty darn good right now. Actually, especially if you're selling it in rubles. Okay, now dollar strength index today is bouncing off that 50 moving average. Actually, it started to yesterday. It's continuing up there today. It's crossing the 20 WMA on the 20 WMA, the purple one here on the daily chart. That means that evil is winning in the world. So basically, the dark forces have the world by the ass today. Maybe later on today, the forces of good will begin to win the fight once again. But right now, evil is winning on a global scale. So with that said, S&P 500, as you can see, it's dumping today. It's not kind of hard to see. It recently had a run up. It's above the 20 WMA. That's kind of nice, but it's not above the 50 moving average on the daily. So it's still kind of a weak chart. It's been doing well. We've kind of been enjoying that, but it's dumping today. Let's look at the Dow Jones Industrial. Also, even though we saw the charts in the other page, let's look a little bit closer. Dow Jones Industrial looking pretty potty today. Just the straight up Dow. How's that looking? Not as bad, but still, it's a potty day for it too. And Russell 2000 index, how is that looking? All right, Russell 2000 index dumping also, kind of looking a lot like the S&P 500. So in general, the big indexes looking like ass this morning. All right, looking at US Tech 100, it's a red candle today. That's not looking too good. We've kind of enjoyed some gains recently, but that's dumping now. The big winners today are gold here in the middle on the bottom, and then on the right corner of the bottom over here, we got silver. They're making a comeback. Yesterday was kind of a dump on those things. Today, looking pretty darn good. So there we have it. Interesting day in the market. I'm not exactly sure what's driving this volatility this morning. I have not followed the news close enough. I think there was some stuff going on, but I just have not kept up on it. Looking at the crypto market in squares here, as we can see, it's just not too beautiful, but it's not as bad as it may seem. Looking at Bitcoin trading volume explicitly, 3.4 billion almost in trading volume. Not bad. It's above 3 billion. That's not so bad. Usually when it's dumping, I like to see the buy orders getting hit. I like to see more volume than this, but basically it's not totally in the potty. So I don't think that whales have as much power as as some may imagine to continue pushing this down. It will probably find a logical spot and bounce from there. So enough trading volume for Bitcoin explicitly to find a bounce spot. It's been trying to find it, looking at previous support and resistance, and it probably will. It's following the natural Bart pattern. Makes sense given the overall market sentiment today. Looking at Bitcoin in the top 100, be a cool band name. Bitcoin in the top 100. Bitcoin still holding on just barely to that 30K number. That is pretty darn nice. As we can see, the top 100 are in general hammered today. Let's see, anybody? Tron is still up 9%. TRX, I like seeing that. Waves, interesting project there, up 8.2%. So that's cool. I don't know what EVMOS is, so whatever, but it's up. Anyway, top 100 in general, pretty hammered. Maybe we'll look at a chart for Waves before we go. Oh, look at that. Chain, XCN, up like 3.6%. So we're beginning to see a little bit of, I wouldn't say recovery yet. I don't think we're quite in free fall mode like we were earlier. Looking at longs versus shorts sentiment for Bitcoin on Binance, where all the volume is 60% long, 39% short. That is just barely a long sentiment, in my opinion, a little bit better than it was earlier. For Ethereum, we got 63% long, 36% short on Binance. I've got some people making comments here. Let's see. Evergreen Imports says this. This is a new computer, actually a new operating system load. So hopefully everything is working and you guys can hear me and see me and stuff. This is my new background. That's actually my bedroom. That's not a green screen. Anyway, I actually built a studio, which is over there as you're seeing it. And so I can like turn myself over that way. And then there's a cool old reel-to-reel and posters and such, but I haven't quite gotten this figured out where I can just switch easily yet. So sorry about that, but eventually there will be a very cool background. It's pretty darn neat. I could almost aim the camera at it so you guys could see, but well, why waste time? So this guy is one of the real analysts. Well, thank you. Wow. Maybe, I'm not I'll tell you what, it's interesting that you say that. I'm not saying it's not true, but one of the things that I can say is the last, week or so, some of the TA that I've heard and some of the predictions and such are so based on delusional nonsense. At least I try to look at things in a way. Like there was this ass clown on the other week, like AMTV or something like that, talking about I'm an insider, I know, and blah blah blah, and a major financial institution is going to crash last week, and blah blah blah, and it's all going to go to going to have this big disaster, and if you join my group for so many $100 a month, then like you're going to be an insider, you're going to be a baller, you're going to you're going to be rich, everybody else is a loser, and well, it didn't. Nothing happened last week as I figured. So I would say that if you're not delusional, you're not like on fentanyl like that guy probably was allegedly, just saying, then you're probably your TA is as valid as any as any horn blower out there. So with that said, here we go. It's a 45-minute chart for Bitcoin. Let's open this up a little bit and look at it. We had this beautiful run back here. Bonk. This was great. Broke above the 200 moving average in a 314 within 2 candles. Got a blue diamond merit badge. That's wonderful. Got our Madrid ribbons all in the green. Really nice. We kind of rode the top of the RSI cave up there. And the RSI cave, if you go over to bitcoindaily.com, just search for RSI cave or RSI. It's on the page. It's a great indicator. It's there. Check it out. It's very, very helpful. In general, on whatever time frame you're looking at, you will not pump above or below the RSI very long. Also, same with the 8 moving average. If you use that, this is the red moving average that I use here. You will usually not stay above or below that very long. You're going to always kind of stick to it. And where did I learn that? Blockchain Education. So go over to bitcoindaily.com, click on the affiliate link or in the description of this video. Watch the infomercial. Use my affiliate link. Join the team. Love to see you there. Anyway, so we're dumping today pretty darn hard. But if we look at this, we are below the RSI cave right now. So unless there's something biblical happening, we'll probably start to find traction. Bitcoin's been trying to find traction at previous support and resistance, but it has not so far yet. So we'll see what happens. We're still above the 200 moving average. We're above 30K. So if we can stay above the 200 moving average on the 45-minute chart, which is right around 30K even, if we can stay there, if we can even bounce there, we're still, in my opinion, in a pretty bullish situation. And with given the today's market, which is pretty much ass, then traditional market also, if we can hold that 200 moving average, bounce at 30K, or bounce before then, we're doing really, really good. That just means that Bitcoin reacted to the big picture. And why I say may the Bart be with you is that this is a beautiful, beautiful Bart pattern. Now, if we look at it like this, okay, you kind of got a Bart pattern right here. That kind of got invalidated though because we went below this limit there, that line there. But we could do something like, sometimes Bart patterns are not too perfect. I was kind of wondering if this one would close like that, but it did not. So these things don't always play by all the rules, of course, but I'm kind of getting the feeling that we might see a Bart pattern, something like that, maybe like that, but hopefully we bounce here at the 200. So anyway, I have a feeling that we'll bounce at the 200 or before the 200. And the reason that I say that is, for one thing, let's do a Fibonacci retracement. I'm going to go to here and run this thing like that. Let's see where we are right now. So if we go back here to 29th of May, when we first started this run up, I'll make this bigger so you can see it. So when we first started to run up here, you can see the Fibonacci sequence really, really does stick. And right now we are in the 618 golden pocket. That's definitely a place that we are likely to bounce. If we don't, well, then we're probably going to the 782, 786, and that would be kind of shitty, but that's all right. If it happens, it happens. So hopefully we hold 30K here at the 200 moving average. If we bounce there, great, wonderful, it's good. That's not bad for given market sentiment today. We've hit the 618 golden pocket. As you can see back here, it has kind of been valid. You can see here where we've seen some stickiness to it. So that's kind of a good thing. Anyway, we're below it, the 618 golden pocket, and between the 618 and the 650, between 618 and 650. If you can bounce in there, that's great. The golden pocket, good place to bounce. This is the 45-minute chart. I find it to be the most accurate, more so than the hourly. Let's look at the hourly. Hourly is kind of the same. You're in the golden pocket. It's not bad. On the hourly, the 200 moving average is right around, still right around 29,900. It's about 30K. So let's go back to the 45-minute chart, which I like a little bit better. If we do, if we don't hold here, hopefully we get a bounce at we should be at a bounce location here too. There should be some bounce here, I would expect. If not, 30K, the 200 moving average is a good spot to look for it. And also the 786, if all goes wrong, is around 29,700, well, around 29,800. So let's just see what happens. Bitcoin can do what it wants. It will. But like I say, I don't think this dump this morning is a big deal. I think it's just reflecting the market. Why I'm kind of still positive is this. All right. On the daily chart, yes, you can see we're dumping. We're still above the 20 WMA. That's kind of nice. But the MACD, if we do look at it, is still positive. The tangent has kind of turned slightly negative. Histogram's closing to the wrong direction, of course. But we really are in a positive place with the daily MACD. We have a lot of upwards momentum. Unfortunately, the 3-day, see, did the 3-day ever cross? No. 3-day did not cross, but it's still, tangent is still positive on the 3-day. Love to see that 3-day MACD cross positive. We're above the 314 moving average. We still really are making overall a bounce off this 314 moving average on the 3-day chart. Very powerful spot. We're dumping today. We didn't quite get over that 20 WMA as that we were heading towards, but we still have a lot of room to bounce off that 314. I'm really not trying to be a perma bull or overly bullish, or just I'm not really trying to have a bias. I'm just overall really, until we get a negative tangent on the daily on the MACD and a negative cross, really, until we start running on the 45-minute chart below the 200 moving average of around 30K. This to me is just the market. It looks like a Bart pattern. Bart patterns aren't always perfect, but you could see that almost you could possibly see, a Bart pattern kind of forming like this. Maybe we will go back to where there was some previous support, some stickiness there on. If I can get that fib sequence back, can I get it? No. All right. I could make it again, but we are basically within the 618 golden pocket. So let's see if we bounce there. Anyway, everybody, that's today. That's what's going on. That's what I'm seeing. BitcoinDaily.com. Check out blockchain education. Buy some damn hemp paste. It's wonderful stuff. You'll feel good. It's wonderful. Other than that, oh, my friend over here at I gotta endorse Unplug to Recharge. If you want some great EMF protection clothing, go over to Sparrow Gear. It's linked there. I don't even make any money off that, but if you can, if there's the ability, let them know that you came from here, and that would be great. Get yourself a tinfoil hat. They actually really do matter. Protect yourself from your phone. It's trying to kill you, allegedly. Anyway, everybody, remember, for every Bitcoin Satoshi you own, well, let me not say that yet. I want to go over here to Radiant Creators, okay? Sorry, the site loads a little bit slow. Before I check out here, it will pop up here. I haven't finished the post yet. I need to finish the post. Oh crap! Come on, it's loading a little bit slow for some reason. Sorry about that. Let me go to. It should be there. It is there. Sorry, guys. Actually, no. If you use WordPress, you might realize that like the larger your site gets, the slower it gets. Okay, here we go. Oli Demigard on Radiant Creators. Check it out. I will not make you suffer going to the WordPress site because it's drastically slow. But if you're into the crazier side of life and things and meaning, this is wonderful. It was an incredibly positive interview. If you would like some, just good vibes, I just linked to it in the live chat. Check it out. Go there. I think you'll enjoy it and have a good time. It's all about being positive and being part of the peaceful revolution. And remember, finally, for every Bitcoin Satoshi you own, a piece of shit globalist cries. I'll see you tomorrow.